Here's a Yorkshire Childhood, Chapter 4, Garage. His dad was busy tinkering away in the garage. He had a battered old Mini which he was doing up. Josh often heard banging and clashing sounds and wondering what he was up to. Once he crept into the garage and sat on the fat, comfy leather sofa and grabbed the steering wheel. He had a lovely round speedometer and it was exciting sitting there and imagining all the journeys the old broken down car had been on. It had no wheels and was mounted on dusty bricks, and it was polished to a bright cherry red. It looked like an old friend. Josh closed the door behind him and headed outside. He was an independent boy and a bit of a loner. It wasn't that he disliked children his own age, he felt he had nothing in common with them. To him, they seemed immature. All they seemed to like was video games and watching TV. He'd been brought up to think for himself, and he did. He liked being alone and free. He had an apple in his pocket and no idea where he was going to go. That was the beauty of it. It was a sunny day and it wasn't long before he was surrounded by fields. He came to an old wooden sign. None of the inscriptions meant much to him, so he went left onto the dusty path. The bees were buzzing and the dragonflies flew dangerously close to his head like small helicopters. He munched on his apple. It was fresh and crisp. He marvelled at the bluebells in the distance, and the leaves sparkled in the sunlight. It was like being in heaven, and a whirl of sounds and images flooded his senses. A frog made him jump as it hopped across his path, and he threw his apple core into the bushes, where it softly fell into the foliage, and he wondered which insect would devour it.